Raw faces major show rewrites following travel issues, plus new champions and a heel turn on last night's Raw, and a top WWE star causes controversy with their re-signing. It's all in the wrestling news right now. It's another week, it's another Raw, it's another title all about rewrites, but not for the reasons as last time.
Yeah, Vince McMahon was not responsible for all of the relights. The relights? Relight my fire. The rewrites, very different thing. Travel issues, Tom, were at play. 50% of the roster hamstrung.
Absolutely. Andrew Zarian and Sean Ross Sapp giving us this one, saying travel woes affected some of the WWE roster. Now, originally, Matt Riddle and The Miz were set to go one-on-one. That match was scrapped altogether. We were meant to see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in action as well. We saw Kevin Owens one-on-one with Solo Sikoa. Now, we did see Sami Zayn and Matt Riddle make an appearance at the end. Understand that they arrived as the show was in progress. That's how difficult these travel issues were. Andrew Zarian, as you say there, Ross, saying 50% of the Raw roster had not arrived at Seattle due to travel issues as the show got underway. And despite the issue with half the roster and half the team not there, still pulled out a really good episode of Raw, I thought.
I've not seen worst Raw ever trending on Twitter, so it must have been a tickety-boo episode. It was fantastic in the sort of build-up to last night's Raw. Obviously, it's late in the night over here in the UK. We're seeing Dave Meltzer, we're seeing other wrestling reporters of that ilk just tweeting, Vince isn't there. Woohoo! Yeah! But it's nice to see that Vince isn't there. It really is.
I would be really sad if I was in a position of power and people were whooping and hollering that I wasn't there. So a rewrite of Raw, nothing to do with Vince McMahon unless he's slashing coach tires, which I don't think he is. I think he's got enough on at the moment.
He did beat God that one time, didn't he? Maybe he takes control of the weather a couple of times a year.
Well, actually, it's funny because the weather, a lot of people went, what do you mean travel issues? The weather's fine. But according to Andrew Zarian and Sean Ross Sapp, this isn't necessarily weather-based. It could just be... I mean, Zarian's words were, travel was reportedly just a mess. So whether or not there'd been some issues with getting transfers and stuff from here and there, we don't know the full details.
Tyne-and-Weir Metro, that's the issue.
Yeah.
All running late all the time. That's how they didn't get to the arena in Seattle, Washington.
We apologise. There is a leaf on the line at Broccoli Wins, so we've shut the entire service. Sorry, there's a Y in the day. There'll be no Tyne-and-Weir Metro running today. It's a very localised issue. If you're listening to this in the Teesside area, Tees Transporter Bridge. There you go. If you obviously any other localised travel issues that you have, stick them down below.
They don't exist, Tom.
Despite all the carnage that was backstage at Raw and then putting the show together in a bit last-minute type way, there was some significant results, including new champions crowned and, dun-dun-dun, a heel turn.
Oh, my God. You can say heel turn twice, Tom, because there was an almighty chick kick right to the head of Becky Lynch by Trish Stratus after Trish Stratus had been rolled up by Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are your new women's tag team champions. How do you feel about this sort of hodgepodge team who've got a little pirouette, a little dance at the top of the ramp? That's the only sort of thing they have in common. How do you feel about these two lasses being the tag team champions?
If I were Liv Morgan, I'd just be wary of everybody now, because I feel like Liv Morgan's had 37 tag team partners at this point, and they've all turned on her in some way, shape, or form, or just abandoned her outright. So yeah, I'd have real trust issues if I were Liv Morgan. But do you know what? She's a better person than I'll ever be, because she never gives up on the greatness of human spirit, never stops believing that there is good people out there, and she keeps tagging with people who may very well turn on her at some point.
And she has a farm with Uncle Howdy, which tells you all you need to know about her. Anyway, she rolls up Trish Stratus for the victory. Becky Lynch comes in the ring like, no, we're absolutely going to lose the tag team titles. And then Trish goes, and then just sort of wipes out Becky Lynch on the ropes. Becky Lynch stands up. Chick click, chick click, chick click. My voice is not working today, Tom.
Yeah, chick blinder, mate.
I'm having a great time. Chick kick, and then the heel turn is solidified.
But wait one gosh darn minuto there, Ross Tweddle from Off of the Wrestling. What? Trish Stratus getting pinned? She's not a tag team champion. What is she doing here?
Well, early in the night, Tom, a mystery assailant. Who could it have been? We have no idea. Wiped out Lita. Lita couldn't take part in the match. Therefore, Trish Stratus took the place of her Hall of Fame pal to team with Becky Lynch, and then things happened.
I hope Lita's all right. Whoever that mystery person was, I hope they come forward. And I'm sure it wasn't Trish. Amongst all the other stuff from Raw last night, brand new #1 contender for Bianca Belair's Raw Women's title has been revealed.
Io Sky is the lady in question. Bayley appears to be conflicted at ringside. We get a wonderful finish involving Piper Niven, involving Machine. They're doing some sort of moves. They both do a double down spot. Then Io Sky does a moonsault to the pair of them, pins Machine for the win, and Bayley's sort of like, yeah, really happy for you, yeah, really good for you.
But Dakota Kai in there giving her hugs and stuff like that. Then backstage, you've got Kai and Sky who are hugging, embracing and laughing, and Bayley's just sort of off to the side, like with them, but not like spiritually with them.
Yeah.
So they're obviously putting some seeds in. Do you know what? I'm quite happy with this because I thought it would just be a case of just going, WWE have done this off. They're just not a team anymore. That's just deal with it. I think we're going to get a little slow burn of a divide of damage control. Maybe the story of the ending can be better than the story that we told.
But Tom, the story never ends.
Oh, that's true. The story never ends.
Triple H said so. But could you see a Bayley face turn coming out of this? I could see that being a logical conclusion. Because she's that entertaining as a heel, it would be easy to take that shtick and make it a baby face, I think.
It feels like Sky and Kai are kind of faces to Bayley's heel, but we'll see how it pans out.
Yeah.
I might have missed some of the signs there. Might have missed some of the signals in this never-ending story. Whoa.
Dusty Bone, Susie Poo.
Hey, talking of the never-ending story, Falcor flew in now. Talking of the never-ending story, Cody Rhodes was on Raw addressing that battering that he got from Brock Lesnar last week. A few people asking me during the week, I had a few DMs about this during the week, saying, is this WWE writing off Cody Rhodes? Is he injured again? Is that what we're doing? And the answer's
Name
no. names.
Who sent him that message? Because that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I won't name names, Auntie Belinda, don't worry. But a few people thought this might be the case. A few people were saying that maybe Cody got injured at Mania and this is writing him off. Absolutely not. This is Cody's next part of the never-ending story. Whoa. Demanding that Brock Lesnar answer the call for his challenge at WrestleMania Backlash.
He turned it to the Backstreet Boys, Tom, because he was like, tell me why!
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
But with F5 instead of heartache in the play, you know what I mean? And he was just like, apparently Brock was unhappy with his spot on the WrestleMania card, and of course Cody books the matches, therefore Cody is the one Brock should be taking out his frustrations on. Totally. And that's how we're getting to WrestleMania Backlash. Brock Lesnar will apparently answer the challenge next week.
I quite like Cody's promo here where he was like, I'll be honest, a bit scared of Brock Lesnar, but you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to be a victim of him, he's going to be a victim of me.
The rubber chicken got a mention as well. He was like,
Good.
Imagine how embarrassing it would be to not only lose with surrounded by 80,000 people with a rubber chicken next to my head, then to get spaffed in the face by the beast incarnate.
The problem is that now that they've mentioned it, like if next time Cody loses, 100 rubber chickens into the ring.
We've got to get a pitch.
That's it now.
9 pitches for WrestleMania Backlash will be rubber chicken flavoured. Brace yourself.
WrestleMania Backlash, Saturday, May 6th in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
The shining star of the Caribbean.
It is the Shining Star. The Shining Stars told us that. We'll end on a bit of news about a re-signing that's caused a lot of conversation on Twitter, hasn't it,
I don't know why, Tom. He's fantastic. What's wrong with the re-signing? Logan Paul signed a new contract with the WWE and did so via Photoshop, some may say. He has a picture with himself. I'm sure you can see it there. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, and one colour bottle of Prime and one colour jacket. And then he posts another one, but there's no Stephanie, and there's a different Prime and a different jacket. But there is a reason for this, Tom, isn't there? It's huge news.
I absolutely loved it. I mean, is there a reason for it? Who knows? Logan Paul did comment on the issue of this photo that appeared of him in a lovely yellow jacket re-signing, and then it took the internet 0.004 seconds to go, hang on, that's a Photoshop from your first one. Logan Paul has commented to saying, some people are saying I photoshopped my new contract from the first time I signed with the WWE. That is untrue. As you can see, my jacket is a different colour, Stephanie McMahon is nowhere to be found, and Prime is a different flavour. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
He knows what he's doing, does he? Because there's going to be someone going, oh my God, Prime comes in different flavours. Let's go and buy several bottles for $700.
I'm not, you know what, I'm not even mad. I like the fact that he did it, got called out on it, and he went, that's not. It's a blatantly different pitch. I'm wearing a different jacket.
Who would have thought he's such good at like being an arse? An arsehole.
I mean,
practice, I know, but you know.
Some would say he's born to do it. And he's done a fabulous job of it so far. We'll have more wrestling news throughout the day at cultaholic.com. Stay safe and love you, bye.
Belinda.